in fact, that was what happened.
Tom, let me ask you a question. You talk about stopping the 18-wheeler fully loaded, right? And the 4-month view, and part of what I preach to young entrepreneurs in particular is having kind of that 3-year vision, that roadmap that's just got a lot of data behind it. How much data were you acting on versus gut when you made these big decisions like personal guarantees and going the non-dilutive mezzanine route? I mean, was it 50-50 gut and data? Because we were in, I say we because we were kind of participating in a real bull market. I mean, a really major growing market around organic and
right.
whole food supplementation. But we were all kind of guessing on how long that triple digit growth was going to continue.
Right.
What was the mix between data and gut between you and Paul when you made these really, really big decisions, these major inflection points?
The first decision was all gut, virtually no data.
Passion, all passion and gut.
All passion. It was like, damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead.
Right.
It was really a live or die moment for the company, and it was just, we're doing this. The second decision was much more mature. The organization was more mature. We had the benefit of investment bankers that were doing a lot of number tumbling, a lot. But nevertheless, ultimately, you have to make the call. You have to decide, do I take the high risk position where I'm obligated to repay at a significant multiple, but I don't have to share the equity, right. Or do I take the more conservative, safer route and sell off a piece of the company? And we had all the spreadsheets, we had all the market analyses, we had input from a lot of very seasoned and insightful people, but ultimately, you have to make a call.
Right, sure.
You have to say, with this injection of fresh capital, we will build more enterprise value than it's going to cost in servicing the debt obligation.
Right.
And so I believed very firmly that we were in that position, and I did not feel then, and frankly, I don't feel now, that this is the right time, and I may never feel that it's the right time to sell a material stake in New Chapter, because I feel like our growth is really still at its infancy.
Absolutely.
I mean, I feel like, you asked for ranges, and we're a private company, and everybody wants to always know how big our sales are. There are people who speculate that our range is between 80 to 100, and that's a pretty good speculation.
Sure.
Okay.
What a blessing.
So it's better than 4 million.
Right.
Right?
More different problems, right?
Yeah, but is that where I believe that the integrative, holistic, organic health solutions that we offer will end? Is that our wall? It's not a wall. Absolutely. It's a challenge, because there are structural issues of how much growth will our channel, and we're very much in the natural products channel, how much growth that will permit. But I believe that ultimately, this is maybe Pollyannish of me, I believe ultimately that we should be $1 billion company. And I certainly won't be satisfied until I've given that my best shot.
Right.
It's not gonna happen overnight, or maybe it will, but I don't think it'll. I think it's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of years to get there. But New Chapter is managing its budget on the long term. We are sinking a disproportionate to norm amount of money into long-term scientific research in order to build an intellectual property foundation and to build a compelling story why conventional medicine should look at what we're offering as not as an alternative, but as a complement to what conventional medicine is offering. And I believe that all the trends, all the things that we're talking about with healthcare right now, all the trends are favoring. Let me get rid of this, and we'll go back to. I don't want. Hello. Hey, I'm being interviewed it's on Skype and it's being taped. So I needed to stop the phone from ringing, and I'm going to call you back. Okay, bye, dear. I believe that all the trends are in favor of the well-researched health solutions that are available in the natural products industry, not just New Chapter, but other fine companies. The collapse of state governments because of healthcare costs, the insufficiency of personal health insurance, the failure, the inability of allopathic conventional medicine to deliver the healthcare outcomes that people expect. The fact that the United States is lagging behind almost every other industrial Western country in life expectancy, in healthy life expectancy, in important indicia of health. Other countries are far more embracing of integrative solutions than is the United States. And so, Robert, whether it's today or tomorrow or 5 years, I believe that companies that have done their homework and have invested in the right scientific research to confirm the wisdom and the safety of their approaches, I believe those companies are going to be positioned for enormous growth.
Totally agree.
And so I think that where we are right now, in a way, is that third wall. We've had the first two that were for totally altogether different, all of them born from growth.
Right.
All of them born from growing more quickly than our infrastructure. Now I think that the challenge is how to take a story, this fledgling that has been able to begin to gain attention outside our little world of believers, how to bring that message out so that rather than taking Centrum and One-A-Day, if I may use brands by name, rather than using the conventional market's dietary supplement solutions, people have a compelling proposition for walking into the health food store and buying our brand. And that's all we think about is, again, the company that you work for, formidable, excellent competitor, and we tipped our hat to your company every day. That's not really our competition.
Right, I agree.
Yeah, it's not. If that's all that we're doing, we're just then the natural products channel is just taking dollar from this brand to another brand. It's not reaching out to the broader community and inspiring them to step up to our healthcare solutions. And so I view our competition ultimately as the allopathic model, the conventional disease control model. Dietary supplements are all about promoting health. We have to get people thinking in terms of health promotion rather than disease management. That's our challenge. Therefore, we're at that third wall, and that's what we as a company think about all the time.